guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy, and once again, happy spook season, everybody. Today I am going to do a tag. I was thinking about doing my own, figuring out my own tag, but I've got so much going on this month with my sister coming that I just didn't do it. So I just found a tag to do, and this tag is called Think Twice. And this tag was originally created by Jolene at Bookworm Adventure Girl and AJ Dunn from AJ Dunn Reads and Writes. So I will include those down below in the description box and you guys can go check those out. So let's just get started on this. The first prompt is Double Vision, a book that features twins, and that one is The Girl in the Mirror. This one was a great thriller, you guys. This is by Rose Carlisle. This is the one where they are mirror twins, which means that one is the reflection of the other, just opposite sides. So, yeah, that's why they're mirror twins. I'm not going to get into all of this, all the synopsises of the books, but this one is just a great thriller. Okay, the second one is Double Talk, a book with two or twice in the title, and gee, I've got one called Think Twice. This is by Lisa Scatolini. This is another thriller. Really enjoy Lisa Scatolini's writing because it's usually very fluid. So there's that one. Okay, the next one is Seeing Double, a book with a reflection, shadow, or mirror image on the cover. Well, I didn't want to use The Girl in the Mirror again because, as you can see, that is a mirror image. You can see the mirror right here. But I chose this one, Strange the Dreamer, just because this reminds me of a mirrored image, just a different color. This is by Laini Taylor. And Laini Taylor wrote the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, which I wanted to read this year, but it might wait till next year. But anyway, yeah, this cover is beautiful, and that one just reminded me of that, so I chose it. Okay, the next one is Take Two. Two book covers that look similar but are by different authors. So this time I did use Think Twice, but then I also used Summer Island, which, you know, the colors are almost the same. Part of the color. There's two different girls on each one, and they both have to do with sisters, so yeah, that's why I chose it. So the next one is I Second That, and it is a retelling, and I chose A Touch of Darkness. This is the retelling of Hades and Persephone. It was one of the better retellings that I've read, and there are two other books, I think, in this. I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. The next one, two can play at that game. A character who plays two roles or has an alter ego. And I had to use this one for that. This is Three by Ted Dekker. You guys, such a great psychological thriller. Absolutely love this. I'm not going to say anything else about it. I'm just going to say, go get the book and read it, and you'll understand why I really love the story. Perfect one for this. Okay, the next one. It Takes Two, a duology, and that one is Once Upon a Broken Heart. I have not read the second one yet, so yeah, this one was fantastic. This is about the Prince of Hearts. I mean, just look at this book. It's beautiful. And then the second one is called The Ballad of Never After, I believe. Yes, so I chose that one for the duology. I think it's going to be just a duology. I don't know. It's probably going to be a trilogy or something. The next one, it's called On the Double, a book told in two timelines. And I chose Wonderstruck by Brian Selznick. This even has more than just the two timelines. One timeline is in text. The other timeline is in illustrations. Brian Selznick does all of his own illustrations. He's a great storyteller. I really enjoyed this book. And I have two of his other ones, but I think there's more also. But I also have The Marbles and The Adventures of Hugo Cabret. and Wonderstruck. And I absolutely love these stories. They're fantastic. Beautiful illustrations, beautiful story. Okay, and next one we've got is A Perfect Pair, the last two books you gave 5 stars to. I'm just going to put them up on the screen. I chose The Night Stalker and Those Who Wish Me Dead. Those were my last two 5-star reads. Both of them great thrillers. You guys should check out Michael Kurbita and also Chris Carter. They're both just fantastic writers. The next one, Two for the Show. And this is a book that has been adapted to film 2 or more times. And I chose The Shining for that. There was the movie and then also the TV series on it, which I enjoyed the series more because it followed the book more. The movie was just, I mean, the movie would be great if you've never read the book. We'll just say that. A lot of people like the movie because they didn't read the book, but I like movies to be adapted to the book, not all this extra stuff, and there was just so many things that were different. So, even Stephen King turned his nose up at the movie, if that says anything. But, yeah, I liked the TV series better, except I didn't like the characters they chose, the actors they chose. I really liked Jack Nicholson in the movie. I didn't like who they chose for the series. I don't even remember now, but the series was so much closer to the book than the movie was. So, there's that one. Two's Company, a book with 2 or more authors, or a translated fiction book. Well, I chose Sundays at Tiffany's. This is my favorite James Patterson book of all time. He wrote this with Gabrielle Chabronnet, I think is how you say her last name. This is my favorite, you guys. I love this. If you get a chance to read it, it's a great contemporary story, a contemporary romance story. Absolutely loved everything about this. And then the last one, this was a little trickier, Double Take. Recommend 2 books you think would pair well together and tell us why. I choose the To Die series by Lisa Jackson, and then the books that I read by Chris Carter, the Robert Hunter series. I think I would love to see a story like with all these characters together. I don't know. I just think that would be something fantastic. I loved the characters in the To Die series, and of course I love our characters in the Chris Carter series, the Robert Hunter thriller series. I think they would mash well together, and I think just a story with all of them together, you know, I think it would be great. So, anyway, that is it for this tag, you guys. You can, if you want to do this tag, you go ahead and do it. I'm not going to tag anybody for it. But it was fun to do. It was fun to really think about what I would choose for the answers for this. So, yeah, it was fantastic. If you guys have done this tag, let me know in the comments and I'll come watch it. But that is it for me in this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.